Welcome to part one, or part two, depending on how we do this, of a slightly gigantic pedal shootout type thing, where the idea is we're just going to plug, for this section of the video, we're just going to do like 10 seconds on each pedal, and Rob, who is, as you can probably see, wearing a blindfold.
Hello.
So he can't be influenced by branding or price or anything, is simply going to go, I like it or I don't like it.
Yes. And my remit today is to find, with this really cheap Strat that we managed to pick up from somewhere, a pedal that if I slightly dial back the gain or the volume on the guitar, it's a crunch. If I wind it in, it's a nice lead.
And we're using a very clean guitar amplifier behind us. Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
More gain, more gain. Like it. Can you have more gain? No, not quite.
Okay, no worries. All good.
Less gain. Slightly brighter. Nah, I don't like it.
No, it's difficult, that one, isn't it?
Bit more low end.
Yeah.
Like it, yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, go.
Nah. Ready?
Yes.
More gain.
More gain.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Go.
Can you dial off back the gain a bit, because it's a bit it's fuzzy.
Yeah. Nah, very close, but no. I'm really excited to so that you get to see the blindfold thing is genius. It's inspired.
You're welcome, sir. All good?
Yeah.
Best one so far.
Yeah,
really good.
Sounds good, that one.
Whatever that is, I really like it.
Cool. Okay. Go.
No, glassy, brittle.
Fuzzy, yeah.
More gain? Just a little bit?
Yeah.
There's a brittle thing I don't like about it.
Okie smoky, go. complicated as well. It's got no words on it that tell me what things does, only pictures.
What things does?
What things does, innit, mate? Go.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
And you'd say no. I didn't really like that one either. Some of these pedals I've never even tried before. I don't know what I'm... And I'm going for the kind of the 12 o'clock approach generally, sort of starting off with everything on 12 and then tweaking from there. Maybe the gain a bit higher because I know Rob likes the higher gain. Here we go.
No. What's that?
It's bias.
Nah, it's just nah.
No, that's, yeah, nasty. Nasty! Here we go. Right, go.
More gain?
Yeah.
No. Absolutely yes.
I knew you'd like that one.
Yeah, you know me well, Lee.
I'm loving it as well. There's a real kind of selection of prices going on here, which is really important.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay, there's that slight crackly fuzz on top that I
Hang
don't
on,
like.
try it again.
No.
Yep.
Can you roll off some of the treble?
Mm-hmm.
Can we have a maybe pile? Because there's something about it I like, but it's quite brittle sounding.
It goes in the yes pile, and then we'll narrow down the yes pile at the end.
Way too bright. Back off the treble and
treble backed off.
add a bit of mid. Yeah, that's boss. I like that.
It's not boss, but,
No, but it's good.
but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I like that. It's like a fluffy pillow wrapped around a gold bar.
Takes all sorts, doesn't it?
Something really cheap about it, but something I also really like. Can you back off the gain a bit?
I got some switches on here, so I can kind of make it a bit darker. Okay.
I like it, yeah.
Okay. It's in. I thought you might. Your kind of pedal, that one.
That needs to go in front of a crunch.
Yeah.
I really like it, but it's not going to do what I'm looking for.
And it's not gonna do what I'm looking for. Again, this pedal has no markings on it, so I'm guessing.
nice.
Okay. Go!
Less treble, please. More mid. No.
Okay.
More gain?
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Here we go. Go.
No, it's too fluffy.
Okay.
More gain?
Go.
No. No, it's got a fuzzy thing on it I don't like.
Okay, try it again.
Can you get rid of some of that top end scratch? It's all, nah, it's underwater
So
now.
gone, it's underwater, okay.
Yeah, no good.
We are on.
Yep.
Yep. Go.
Nah. Less trebs, please, sir. A little bit more gain. Yeah, I like it.
Cool. Okay.
More gain.
That's maxed, I think, so go.
No.
Yeah, not enough. Not enough. Go.
Bit more gain. that's good.
Okay, right. Well, that's the end of the first round.
Lee, I can tell you straight away which one it was I want.
Go on, which one? Well, how would I know which one it was you wanted?
Early on, I said there was one that was really, really, really good.
Oh, I can't
and it was
remember.
like the third or fourth we tried.
Yeah. I know which one you mean.
That's the one that's the best of all of these.
One. I think he means this one. So
can I hear it and then I'll tell you immediately if it's the one I thought. Because
Okay.
I remember it, and that really means a lot to me.
Okay. Wow.
None of them were as good as this one. Yeah, whatever that is.
That's good, is it?
It's really good, and I haven't got a clue what it is, but it's really good.
That's cool.
Can I see?
Put your hand out for a minute. No, hold on. There's a coffee for you. I'm just giving you coffee. No, look. Have you got it?
Okay.
I'm just giving you coffee. No, we've got it. What I'm going to do now...
Okay, I can verify it is coffee.
I am going to leave this pedal in the chain, and I'm going to put the other ones that you liked...
Wait, I need to put this coffee down.
Okay, hang on, I'll come back to you. I'm going to put the other ones that you like next to it, and you're just going to give me an instant, and I'm going to toggle between the two, and you can go, and what I'll do is I'll try and get them to sound like the one that you like.
But you won't be able to get it to sound like the one I like.
No, you're probably right, but I want to get to the point where there are at least 4 or 5 that you like, so that we can do the...
Okay.
So here's what you liked. Here's another one. Oh, I need the power in.
Good, but a little bit brittle.
So here's the one you liked.
Yep.
Do you like? So should we keep that one, that second one in the good
yeah.
pile? I thought that sounded good. Yeah, that's a really good pedal. Haven't tried that one before. Right, here's the one you like. It's a different one.
Yeah, that other one's really good too.
Yeah, that's staying in the good pile. So, mate, I tell you, I bet this is a nightmare for you being blindfolded.
It's not easy.
It's amazing how much you rely on your visual. Right,
Well, I
here we
don't
go.
want to be influenced by any branding
No, I think
and people, because I'm
great
friends with all
idea.
these companies. I don't want to be like, you know. What are we? Sorry.
So this is the first one that you really liked?
Yeah. Yeah.
And here's another one.
It's just not as good.
Okay. No, do you know what? It's really tough because by the time I had the same with Pete. By the time you're into this sort of round 2,
it's hard.
You're sort of getting a bit of ear fatigue.
I'm getting worried now.
And they all sound similar anyway.
I'm getting worried that I've just like chosen a tube screamer or something.
You haven't chosen a tube screamer. You know. Right. So the one you like.
I mean, I do like this.
I was surprised this got into your good pile.
Nah, not for that little farty thing there.
It's too farty, isn't it? That sort of sort of fuzz tone. Okay. Right, the one you like.
No.
Yeah. I can see what you like now, and it's becoming easier to predict whether you're going to go yay or nay. Okay. The other one?
Roll off the treble.
Here we go.
No, see, it doesn't like that, does it?
No, it sounded good sort of standalone, didn't it? But it sort of let itself down when it was up against the supreme overlord of classic rock pedals.
Oh, interesting. Wait, Hold on a minute. I'm now confused. So let me.
I've done this on purpose.
Yeah, I can tell you how.
You got to guess, right? So one of these, okay, one of these is your favourite one, inverted commas, and the other one. So here's one that may or may not be your favourite one.
Okay. It's not my favourite one, but it's brighter.
Here's the.
That's the one I prefer.
Yeah, I thought so. I gave it away, then, didn't I? So is this going?
You didn't give it away.
Is this going into the no pile? I'm putting it in the no pile. Otherwise, the yes pile is just going to be massive again.
Oh, yes pile.
Okay, this one's got bucket loads of knobs and switches on it again. So here is.
However, it was set before.
Go.
That's so loud. Nah.
Yeah, that sounded better the first time round, didn't it? Anyway, this is good. We are rapidly getting to a conclusion. I like it. You know why it's important that we're rapidly getting to a conclusion? Because I need a wee-wee.
Nah, it's too thin.
Sorry, person that endorses Rob for thousands of pounds every year.
Listen, man.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
It has to go on some things go on a crunch, some things go on a humbucker guitar.
I'm winding you up.
But genuinely, some things work with humbuckers, some things work with preamps. You know.
So,
whoa, that's loudage.
So here's the one that you like.
Yep.
Here's a new one.
Closest match so far.
So that stays in the yes pile.
Yeah, that's great, whatever that is.
Okay, here we go. Another one. Another one.
Another one.
Here I come with another one. Play.
Yeah, that's good. Very nice. Keep that one.
Okay, keeping that one too. Okay,
I'm nervous.
So we now have 5 pedals and 2 left to try. So if you don't like either of these two, that makes life easy. If you do, we're going to review. I guess
but no pressure for me, man.
So this is the one you like.
Yep.
Here's the other one.
It disappears on the strike. That's why I don't like that.
Okay, so gone. Last one then. Oh. And I hope the people watching this have accepted that I've tried not to influence Rob's decisions in any way other than by the power of thought. Here we go.
I mean, it's just...
That's the one you like?
No, that's what I like.
So here's the other one.
That obviously needs to be in front of a crunch and it needs to be dialed back on the gain and it'll be nice, but it's not working here. So.
Okay. Wow!
All done?
Yes.
Can I take my blindfold off because it's hurting?
You can.
Oh my God.
So there you are, Mr. Rob. Mr. Rob! The pile on the left.
Wait, I need...
of heartbroken.
Well, I really got through some people.
So there you go. That's the pile on the left.
So don't tell me it was the angry Charlie.
What, that you really didn't like? No.
No, the one I really liked.
No, the one you really liked was the red box, the Croatian.
Really?
Dorna Prince, they're called.
Wow, it's
which is
really,
bizarre because
really
I'll tell you a bit more about. Anyway, let's go to part 1 or part 2 of this video where we take a closer look at the 5 pedals Rob really liked.
You know what? I'm very glad that I decided to blindfold up because otherwise I definitely would have chosen companies that I'm friends with. Sorry, I just touched the mic here. Sorry about that. Make sure that you don't include that sound of the mic. I just out of a sense of loyalty and friendship, I would have chosen like Mythos and Boss and all these guys. And I'm sorry if I discounted a pedal for anyone that I'm friends with.
No, and do you know what? The blindfold idea is genius because inevitably branding and marketing.
That's a big psychological effect.
Is to make you drawn towards, and personal relationships as well. It's a very small industry. We'll know personally lots of the people that have made these. And I think it was a great idea of Rob's to blindfold up because, it genuinely meant that everything was about the sound. Now, and of course, in these videos, this isn't about taking half an hour, trying it with 5 different guitars, 5 different amps, all that kind of stuff. These videos are about going, plug it in, I get a sound as quickly as possible. Rob's on the spot to go, do I like it or don't I like it? It's like,
it's
boom.
much harder for me not being able to tweak my own sound.
Yeah.
Although Lee knows me very well as a player. The company that makes this Red Rox?
Red Rox.
Be proud of yourselves.
Yeah,
it's really good.
I think one of the things that's quite nice is Rob and I have very similar tastes in that kind of classic rock gain, don't we? That sort of it might even be a born in the 80s kind of classic rock kind of gain.
If only I was born in the 80s.
So the sound was, we weren't. So the first pedal that Rob liked, and I think sort of consistently liked the best all the way through, wasn't by any stretch the most expensive one. It's made by a very small pedal manufacturer in Croatia,
awesome.
Of all places, and they do a Binson kind of Echo Rec clone called the Dorna Prince. No, Dorna Prince is the brand of the Boona. That's right, called the Boona. Sorry, that. Lots of Dave Gilmour fans,
right?
On all the sort of like the Dave Gilmour fan forums, all went, "This is the pedal to buy." So I bought, when I first ordered these, I ordered like 10 of those, and the guy from Croatia was like, "Do you want to? We do make like 3 or 4 other pedals. Do you want to try them?" I'm like, "Yeah,
so,
all right, I'll give a couple of those."
How much is that?
$179.
Right.
So it's got
brilliant.
It's got 4 controls. Tone and contour are essentially sort of tone shaping sounds. Preamp is the amount of gain and master is volume. And it sounds great.
Whack it on again.
Let's go.
That's just a stunning pedal.
I mean, from that, but bearing in mind, we've gone crystal clean, almost Fender-y kind of tone.
Yeah, it's really,
Can I give it a
good.
swirl with a humbucker?
Absolutely.
You know what I like a lot about this? Is that the tone controls are actually in a relatively narrow, how they affect the tone. They're not like some of these tone controls where you just go, sounds quite good on 12, but the extremes either way are just pointlessly over the top.
I'd like to know what it's like with the gain rolled back.
Yeah, for sure.
Try that. I just want to hear it.
Try it maybe with a single coil. Sounds
That's
great.
really, really good.
Really nice.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you got that.
Yeah.
Dude, S-switch it, put it in the middle and try that. By the way, do you know what that does?
That's the... So that wherever I'm at, it takes me to the back humbucker with nothing engaged.
That's great. Yeah, it's one of my new favourite pedals. I'm really, really pleased with it.
Really like that. So, and I guarantee you what will happen now is there'll be a run on these because they'll be so popular. And I know the guys in Croatia, it's a tiny company, so we'll be out of stock of these for the next year.
Well, I better... Can I have that one then?
I'll work something out for you.
All right.
So, the cheapest one that Rob liked, and probably the most widely available, I mean, you see MXR in most music stores, is the Super Badass. It's the distortion version, the regular distortion version, not the Variac Fuzz. And this was pretty close, did a good job. And these are 115 pounds.
I'm ashamed that I never tried it before.
I know, and it's quite nice to have the full 3-band EQ. If I remember rightly, these are active EQs, so they should be, again, try it with like bags of mid-range plugged in. I mean, that, to a certain extent, that kind of, what I was saying that I liked about the Red Rox in that the tone controls didn't do too much. It's very much the opposite with the MXR in that it's extreme. Now, I don't know.
It's like a filter. You want someone to do it for you where you're playing.
Yeah, but it's good. Let me have a quick.
Tingle.
So you get me a sound.
Well,
see
I'm
if it
gonna
dials back as nicely as that Red Rox does.
For me, this is an all or nothing pedal. This is great but when it dials back, it isn't quite as nice as the Red Rox. But it's got a great high gain sound.
That sounds more like a pedal running into an amp. That sounds like a classic amp.
It does, yeah.
Driven sound.
Yeah.
But still good, you know, and
we don't
even
need to plug in the Angry Charlie. We know it's a great pedal.
But for the sake of the review, because a lot of people won't watch the longer review of us trying everything. They just want to go. They just want to go right.
Folly.
Just tell me what your 5 favourite ones are, because I trust you. Angry Charlie, we have used, this is the Andy Timmons signature version. We have used this bucket loads. It has this little switch on the top here. It's supposed to emulate different levels of kind of power amp compression. I never really liked the switching, well, not liked is the wrong word, but it affects the output level a lot. So it's the sort of thing that you have to choose which you like and almost just leave it there.
Yeah.
But killer sounding pedal nonetheless.
Totally.
Here we go.
Okay.
I'll show you. Here we go.
I really like it.
It's a great pedal.
I feel it needs the support of a crunch slightly.
Do you think so?
Just a little bit of hair on the amp, but it's a beautiful pedal.
Let me show you what these different kind of compression levels.
Something like that.
No, that's not as open sound. I love this pedal. Again, I think it's in my head when I think of all those classic kind of gunned Marshall Jubilee kind of sounds.
Yeah,
that's what I hear. Great pedal.
Yeah,
£219 and probably more available than the Red Rox and probably less available than the MXR. But there's a lot of JHS dealers in the world, so I'm sure wherever you live, you could get
just
one
order
of
it
those.
from Andertons. It doesn't matter. They'll ship it to you.
I'll be honest with you, ordering pedals from Andertons, it's very, very cheap. Shipping wherever you live in the world actually on pedals is very, very affordable. So this was another left field one. Alexander, another new brand that we've started dealing with recently. Tiny boutique pedal manufacturer from the States. So they're more kind of, I guess, famous for their sort of weird pedals. But this pedal, I suppose, is in terms of how it looks.
It's like the old hi-fi knobs. I like that.
It's Marshall, isn't it? It's the exact knobs off the front of a Marshall Jubilee amplifier. It's the look of a Jubilee amp. It's called a Jubilee Silver Overdrive. So you would think it would give you that sound.
It's really nice.
It's probably the least gainy of the three.
Yeah,
to get the sound you want.
Again, again, I feel like it needs the support of an amp.
Can I?
Yeah, you may.
This is 189, so it's kind of similar dough to the Red Rox. Probably.
It's lacking in his humbuckers. That's pretty amazing, really.
It's just a great pedal,
what's
isn't it?
interesting is it's so much like a Marshall. It has some of the elephants.
It's definitely got elephants.
Some of the elements of a Marshall that I occasionally don't like. So the sort of slightly brittle, high-end, fuzzy thing that goes on. It's in there if you dial it in.
You know when we were doing all the Gibson 2018 videos?
Yeah.
I would say there were about 20 comments in those videos going, what distortion pedal was Lee using? And it was one of the only videos that I've done in the last year where I wasn't using a distortion pedal. It was a Silver Jubilee Marshall amp on its gain sound, and it just sounded great. Yeah. Anyway, look, last one
is one of Rabia's favourites.
Is complicated and not going to be everybody's cup of tea.
Like an exotic wife.
Yes, and also the most expensive of the 5 as well. So this is going to cost you about $260 if you want one of these. But it is kind of 2 pedals in one. I might have to just move these pedals around so that I can get this in shot. Is that in shot, Mr. Pete?
Yes, darling.
Okay, so the idea of the Sunset was it had 3 different kind of drive pedals on A, 3 different drive pedals on B.
6.
And then you could blend them as well.
Right.
So it's like tons of pedals. And the sound that you like the best, I think, was this 2-stage B sound.
That's great.
I think it was B anyway, I've forgotten, but here we go.
Okay, B. Yeah, I really like it, and I think if I spent 1 hour sat down with a coffee at home, just chilling with that pedal, I'd find the sound. But you know what?
Yeah.
That's the best one.
The Red Rox, it's got a sound. I agree. I mean, the Sunset had a bag of features. I think Rob and I did a review. We did do a review of the Sunset when it first came out, and it was one of the first pedals that really started to make it popular to do this kind of like, you know, A into B type, you know, distortion sounds. But there's a bucket load of other stuff in here. And you know what? Rather than do another review of it now, just go and watch the review that we did. If this is appealing to you, I think Rob's right. This will polarize people into, you know what? I just want a simple on and off, more affordable
Or
pedal.
you want 6 pedals that you play with and you find your sound.
Yeah, and I think
I do. I like all of these. I think. It's great. I can just say what I want. Of all of these, my least favourite is the Jubilee.
Yeah.
My most favourite is this one, and then it's kind of between. I think it's that. It goes this.
Yeah. Although let's not forget these 5 pedals on the floor.
They beat everything else.
All
on
the other
floor.
ones on, you know, on the floor down here. So
this application.
Yeah.
Single coils into a clean amp.
Yeah.
And we're going to do this again at some point. Not right now.
No, not right now.
With again Blindfold, I'll use a humbucker guitar that I'm like a Chapman ML3, something I'm really used to playing.
Yeah.
And an amp, I use an RD1, an amp I'm really used to playing. Bit of a crunch. We'll do it again. I guarantee you, I'll pick 5 completely different
I think
pedals.
that's a genius idea. Next time you're around, we'll get an RD1. We'll literally get your rig.
Yeah, crunch it up.
Crunch it up, and we'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
But again, with like 30 or 40 different pedals.
Oh, I use exactly the same pedals, and I guarantee
don't
I'll
know.
pick 5 different ones.
Oh no, you will, but I think I'll probably choose pedals that have got less inbuilt gain and are more designed to sort of fatten up and drive a semi-driven
I trust
amp
you.
already.
This is great. This is the new way to shop for stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Just literally let Rob and Lee. You
should have a dark room.
And Blindfold.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what we should do, shouldn't it?
With a little hole in the wall.
We should give people blindfolds.
They put the pedal through. And then
Yeah, absolutely. It's the future.
Right, so I'll take that. I'll take that.
All right.
Red Rox.
Well, let's play out then with you jamming
Have I got
your
the humbucker
favourite,
guitar?
Dorje tune or whatever you want to do.
Do you want to take this cheap guitar?
Yeah, I do love that
By
guitar.
the way, this
I've
is
got to
a
admit.
limited edition custom shop. It's a Fender Strat with a
lot of brands now are, off the back of the fact that Rosewood is going to be less available. A lot of brands are playing with this idea of roasting maple to sort of just get that darker look.
I wonder who else will do that soon.
It looks stunning. There's a lot of brands, and not just ones close to home. Okay, yep. You play that. Play us out. Thanks for watching. I've been the Captain.
I've been Chappers. We
And
love
I
you
shall
all.
put links to all these 5 pedals in the description below. Comment away. See you later.
That's the best pedal ever.
Hello, Donna Prince. Yes, I'd like to order 100 more Red Rox pedals. Thank you. Goodbye. Hey everybody, thanks for watching the Andertons Guitar YouTube channel. If you're a drummer or a keyboard player or interested in music technology, you might find one of our other channels interesting, and I'll put details of those in the description below. If you want to find out more about the products we've just featured, please click here. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt like this, please click here. If you want to watch another video on our guitar channel, click down here. And to subscribe to our guitar channel, click here. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.